Missions Expanded is getting a big update, and Persia will be included in that update, and the devs were so kind as to give me early access, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be playing some Persia, and we're going to start the series today, and I hope you guys are excited for it. If you are excited, please make sure you leave a like on the video. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do that. It's entirely for free. Click that red button below the video, and if you ding the bell, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. These videos will be coming out every single day, so you're not going to want to miss out on that. I do also have a second channel named Chewyshoot. Link is in the description for that as well, for some edited content. EU4, Hoi4, Crusader Kings to come. Plenty of fun stuff going on over there. Now, we're not going to be starting in the 1618 start. That was just because I thought that Persia looked pretty. We're going to be starting here, and we are going to be starting as Ajam because I cannot be asked to do the RNG of Ardabil as well as Mushasha or anything like that. We're going to be doing Ajam because Persia is the main goal, and we're going to rush Persia, and hopefully we can even form Persia in the first episode. But before we get into it, please make sure you leave a comment below the video and let me know if you guys have played Persia using any mods or anything like that. Tell us a little bit about your Persia experience. How do you form Persia whenever you play the game? If you do form Persia, what sort of stuff do you like to do with them? I appreciate all that stuff, and let's have some fun conversation about that in the comments below. And I should also add that I do have a couple of extra mods installed from the expanded family. We are not going to be going with Idea Groups Expanded for this one because it does conflict with Ages and Splendor Expanded, so we're just going to be doing it with vanilla ideas today. But either way, guys, let's play some Ajam. We are going to be starting as Ajam because the main goal of the campaign here will be Persia, not to do any of the fancy opening stuff. Don't care about Ardabil. I tried it a couple of times and QQ was hostile every single time, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to load in here as Ajam. In probably the best position to form Persia, we're going to activate the new trade goods. Most of these things literally are not useful. We're not going to do that. We will adopt the title Khalifa. We will not change to Shiite. We will, what the heck? We will not click that. We will not click this. We will not click that. We will not click that or that. I don't know why there's two update missions. And we will be forming the Persian nation. This is the one we really want. So you can see here, we don't need a whole lot. We just need Yazd. We need either Amol or Shiraz, or either Tabriz, Kerman, or Mashhad. So we take these two provinces from them and this province, and we're good. See? Form Persia. We take Shiraz from Fars and Yazd and Kerman. You'll see that that will give us all the cores we need. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's see here. Let's go with some... I guess we'll go with the tax for now. That'll help us out with our economy in the very beginning. We can't afford an advisor, so we might as well. Let's go with some manpower, yeah? Yeah, let's go with national manpower. And then I don't know if we can afford another one. Switch over to a mill focus. Looks like I'm gonna have to fix that, but this is just a compatibility issue with mods, with graphics mods. Your game wouldn't look like this. And so let's go with expansion is zealotry. No, we will be going Zoroastrian, of course. I don't know why anybody would think we wouldn't. Let's just go with oversight. I'm not going to worry about the crown land stuff for right now. Let's go with strong duchies, supremacy of the crown, and right of council. That will get everybody nice and loyal. We will go with free enterprise and patronage of the arts, and then guaranteed religious minority rights because we don't plan to convert anything, because until we flip to Zoroastrian, none of that matters. So, yep, don't care about that. Let's take a look at our force limit here. We're up to 18. Goodness gracious. We got 3 cav. All right, let's get rid of one of those cav. I will, however, click this button, and then I will immediately yoink a little bit back. And that will allow us to buy up that army. So we need to get... A little known fact, if you just hover over this, it will tell you how many you have. I actually never knew that. Somebody left a comment about that a while back, so shout out you. So we have some unrest. Let's go ahead and boost our stability up. Oh my gosh, our religious unity is literal dog water. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. All right, cool. Well, so as far as opening moves then, I guess we just wait for Shah Rukh to die, so that way we can attack him, because all of his subjects will become disloyal as soon as he dies. So the best case scenario is he dies pretty quickly, but until then, I guess we can just turn off our maintenance, or at least turn it down. Let's take a look at a couple of these new monuments around here. Golston Palace gives splendor, improved relations, vassalization, acceptance. All 3 of those are pretty solid. I can live with that. Tolerance of the true faith, has owner's religion and a Shia. So this one doesn't work for us. Iranian has owner's religion, and that's it. Okay. Muslim. Okay, so we won't be able to use that. Uh-huh. Yeah. So this won't work because Muslim. This one will work. It gives us governing capacity 15%, as well as upgrades our monarch's admin mana. So that'll be useful. Let's see here. This one is Iranian, so that'll work. Advisor, admin, advisor cost, and ulama equilibrium. Very solid. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why is there so many of them? Goodness gracious. All right, so this one right now is giving us admin advisor cost, so that's useful. And then this one here will work for us. Very good. Envoy travel time, Diplo rep, relations, cost to fabricate claims. Okay, that's fine. This one will work for us no matter what. Manpower, local manpower. So this is a province modifier. Okay, this is mountain, so it's not super useful. Dev cost in the province, own provinces in the area, give more trade power. Okay, so we actually already have this one, which give institution spread, so that's fine. This one here is Coptic or Armenian. Okay, so that one doesn't apply to us. Yaz will get this one, which is Zoroastrian, which appeals to me. Local or global dev cost, intolerant to the true faith, and then this Shirvan, of course, the Baku Ateshka, will give us is Zoroastrian 10 discipline. Isn't that kind of nuts? 5% fire damage and 10% fire damage received. This one here is for Muslim, so that doesn't matter. This one is for Zoroastrian, and this is tolerance of heathens, promoted cultures, and maximum tolerance of heathens. Very cool. This one over here is to be our culture, so we'll have to culture convert it if we wanted it, but it gives 10% idea cost, prestige, and tech cost. So this one is probably going to be worth it eventually, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I think we are good to unpause. Maybe we want to figure out who wants to be my friend. Do we have any allies? No guy? Yeah, sounds good. They got a big force limit. Anybody else? Wait a day. Yep, we want missions expanded. Multan, AQ, Shah Rukh, who needs to die soon. Amand, that changes vanilla idea groups, is not active. We are playing with vanilla idea groups. We will get Rebel of the West until the death of our leader, giving us morale and autonomy change. Very useful, actually. And sure, we can get some memes. I appreciate a good meme. And let's see here. Siege ability or some manpower. That is fine with me. And 1 second here. I'm having some recording software issues. All right. All is well. Very good. I had some issues. It was like showing that I wasn't recording even though I was. So we are going to Royal Marry No Guy. And now we just wait for Shah Rukh to die. As far as I know, that's the main goal. As far as Crown Land goes, might be best to maybe push for a little bit of extra. So let's go with primacy of these guys. It's going to hurt our Crown Land, but we'll get it up sooner rather than later. I'm not too worried about them. Looks like we can actually afford these guys. So let's go with reform progress growth might be useful. Average monarch lifespan. Let's go with that. And then so our guy's only 28, but that'll help. That'll be useful. Unjustified demands or spy network. Let's go with spy network and then immediately start building spy network on these guys. That'll be useful. Let's also see if we can get a little bit of extra from them here. Oh yeah, look at that. 2.2 a month. They're not my rival, which is unfortunate. But expanding down into them and forming Persia as soon as possible is my main goal. So let's have these guys split because there's no reason to have them take a bunch of attrition for no reason. Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. Very cool. Thank you. I love that Austria is always considered a vital interest, right? The Great Bullion Famine. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. And the Timurids declared war on us, actually. You don't say. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Permanent claims on some stuff. Open revolt here. Morale of armies and permanent claim on the Persia region. Oh, that'll be useful. Heck yeah, man. All right. Well, I guess we're going to scorch our capital here since there's going to be a fort that needs... Oh, right. There's no fort there. Okay. There's just a fort up here. All right, Shah Rukh. Well, the sooner you die, the better. As soon as he dies, his subjects will actually like give up. So that's great. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be chilling for a little bit. If they get enough men together, they will doomstack on me. Let's go ahead and get a general. Yes. Love having a leader that's a strong general. Yes, there we go. That 3 stack will get wiped. Very good. Now, they shouldn't attack me. I'd be surprised if they did. Okay, this 10 stack is coming in. Huh, okay. Yeah, this 4 zone is going to keep them out. So let's see if I can just say, like, no guy, I want you to target down Transoxiana. Now, I really do hope that Shah Rukh dies. As soon as Shah Rukh dies, we're like, we're fine. We're in a good spot. But until that happens, we're not going to be able to do much. That is, oh man, of course we got a freaking wall breach there. Put some defensiveness on there, help out with that just a bit. Might be best to switch over. Ooh, yeah, switch over to a fort defense guy. 47-day ticks, that is totally fine with me. So if these armies want to run away, that is fine with me. We can probably make this happen. Yep, oh yeah, oh my gosh, our morale is good. And let's also sortie out, get a couple of extra men out there. We wiped them, let's go! Oh my goodness. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. I'll take that. They didn't even have time to react. That is wonderful. Cool. All right. If this, yeah, I don't think they're going to be coming in my way. Well, look at that unit model. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I recently downloaded a bunch of the content packs, and I am not disappointed at all. All right, let's Scorch and then Scorch. Let's see if we can fight them in the mountains. That would be like perfect. Did they go with the they went with the Jagallian. Very good. I want them to walk up here into this Kashan province and see if we can force them to attack me in the mountains. So they're attacking for my capital. So yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment. Have you guys gotten attacked by the Timurids as Ajam that early? Like they attacked literally instantly, right? Yeah, they attacked right in the beginning of the year. I feel like I haven't had that happen to me many times. Though I might just be tripping, honestly. All right, very good. Now, base tax, base manpower, or privileges for the Dimi. That's more crown land, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and go with base tax, because, you know, a little bit of tax development early on is going to make us more money. So that's the way to do it. Oh, baby. Oh, my. Let's see here. Let's pick a good name. Mohammed Sadiq. That is awesome. A 553. That is good. Good numbers. I can live with that. Generally, they say 10 is considered an above average advisor, or monarch, rather. So that's 5, 10, 13. So 13 is 3 points above average. So that's solid. Legalism is generally what you want to do. We're already towards mysticism, which is going to give us some morale, plus the extra manpower would be useful, so we'll just go with mysticism. I generally just lean into whichever one I have. Legalism is better just for the tech cost. At the very minimum, the tech cost is making it worth it, but it is what it is. Did they just like... They definitely just took that province from Khorasan. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to think about it that I'm pretty sure Khorasan is actually the name of the whole region, and like it's really complicated. Like Khorasan is basically just the, what is it? Fars is the Farsi name for like Farsistan is the Farsi name for this area for Persia. Khorasan is like the Uzbek name for it or something like that. So I can't remember exactly what it is, but I remember seeing it basically like the fact that there's a Fars, a Khorasan, as well as a Persia is kind of like redundant because they kind of all mean the same thing. It's interesting to think about. All right, so these guys are grouping up over here. I will head in here because that is a fight I think they won't be able to reinforce in time. Maybe. They'll be here on the 3rd of July, so I think I'm safe. Very good. I will shift consolidate. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have shift consolidate. I should have waited. That's fine. So they will hopefully get white before they can reinforce. Very good. Can I get out of there in time? I cannot, sadly. Okay, these guys will not be here. So they'll be there on the 27th. But that fight will only last like a day. Oh, no. Okay, so these guys will be here on the 3rd. So you wait for the monthly tick. We're definitely going to need some more manpower. We don't have any professionalism. Sad. That is sad. Okay, this is fine. Well, it's not, but it's fine. They're going to take super heavy losses. They're just getting stack wiped. So, yeah. I've lost 16,000. They have lost 22 just themselves. Transoxiana's also lost a ton as well. So that is fine with me. Now, it is a shame that these guys are over here doing that, sieging down that mountain province there. All right, fine. You guys want to come in here and get your little 10 to 1s? Always take your 10 to 1s, right? That's like lesson number 1, right? Let's take this Kashan back. That way I really want to see if I can bait them into attacking me on the mountains here. And Shah Rukh still hasn't died. Of course. All right, let's see here. Lose some legitimacy. I don't particularly care. I would really like for you guys to come onto this mountain fort, or mountain province here. That would be ideal. It is scorched. So just keeping an eye on these guys and where they're walking into. They're really kind of being weird about it, though. Oh, yeah, no guy's getting clapped. Where's that 10 stack? Oh, here you go. So, okay, so these guys will be there on the 1st, right? Is that what that says? The 1st of March, they'll be in Kashan. And then those guys will be there on the 6th. So as long as I'm there before the 6th. Okay, so hopefully that battle doesn't last more than a couple of days. Ah, shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. I still wiped them. I probably took a little bit more losses than was necessary, though. Obviously, our manpower pool is, hemorrhaging. It is what it is. But still, they can't sustain these losses. We can't either, to be fair, but we're good. Katil, man. This is probably my favorite song from Guns, Drums, and Steel 3. If you guys haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend it. It was funny. So I messaged my guy who usually hooks me up with the codes for EU4 and stuff like that. And for Guns, Drums, and Steel 3. And he took too long to respond. And I was so excited to get it that I just went and bought it myself. Not a shill. I'm not a shill. All right, let's get up here. Wipe these guys out. Put you guys on defensiveness. No loans, by the way. I don't really want to fight these guys if I don't have to. But what I will do is attack them here. Our morale bonuses are kind of nuts, to be fair. Our prestige is like shooting up as we kill them all. Our army tradition is good. We got a fire damage extra guy. Ooh, baby. More prestige. Yeah, this war is going swimmingly. Now, this is funny because I'm totally just going to take the provinces I need to form Persia and then anything extra. The downside is, and this is probably the most annoying thing about, this is one of the more annoying things about EU4, is that when you're a defender, you're not allowed to take anything because it's considered unjustified demands. Isn't that whack? Absolutely whack. Like, it cost me Diplo as well as additional aggressive expansion than it would if it was otherwise. Like, if it was, I declared war for conquest and I could take my claims, but I can't take anything or else it charges me Diplo. Bit of an oversight in my opinion. I think it's not appropriate, but it is what it is. So these yeah, we're gonna have to siege a fort down. So the best case scenario would be like Shah Rukh dies and we are able to get onto this fort and siege them down. Let's see if we can get my subject to like join me on a siege over here, because if they pop out of the fog of war, like, they're gonna clap my butt cheeks and we're gonna have to be very mindful of that. So these guys taking Shiraz is great. Oh, it's only a level 1 fort. Okay, I was thinking it was a level 3. All right, these guys, I don't want to fight you, man. Can you just like head right onto my capital? This is perfect. I'd love for them to head onto the mountains, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back and waiting for them. They're going to be taking attrition on all this anyways. All right, Shah Rukh has died. So what that means, this guy, their leader, has died. So all of their subjects get super disloyal, and essentially means that now they won't defend their own lands anymore, which is really good. The downside is I will not be able to take anything until I have this fort occupied. Like, they will not give it up to me. So I'm going to have to. All right. So let's take a look at this. We got a mission, the Heir of Timur. So it looks like Shah Rukh has died. Okay, yes, very good. So this gives me more morale and 10% siege ability. That will definitely come in handy. And the power struggle here allows power struggle over the Timurid Empire mechanic. Really? So that's for discipline. Oh, I do not like that color right there, but this is okay. Connections within the empire. Current Timurid legitimacy is 0. Okay. Claim Timur's legacy, huh? Well, we're not going to do that. Iranian cultural hegemony. Possibly. Cultural hegemony is a cool thing. Okay, so I guess we don't need that then. Stronger amongst many. This will give us prestige and Timurid legitimacy +5, and then 10 legitimacy. Prestige, rather. 20 prestige. All of these things are stacking up to actually give us quite a bit. The war exhaustion is pretty bad. Financially, we're fine, honestly. I mean, even if we take a loan out or two, it's not really a big deal. We can go indebted to the burghers to actually prevent any of that. Indebted to the burghers is a great privilege. Yes, you lose 1 mercantilism. Yes, you gain a little bit of inflation. It's actually just the same inflation as you would if you took out 5 separate loans, but they have 1% interest. Who cares about the trade efficiency? 5% trade efficiency is not that bad. But now you can see here, our economy, our loans are interest from our loans is only 0.19. If we took out 4% loans, they'd be like, oh, I don't even know. But the main reason I wanted to do that is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called a consolidate here. You're going to consolidate them, which will lower the number of regiments we have. I think I will just go ahead and get rid of this one, and then I will hire some mercs. Let's go with 4-2 general, a 3-4 general, the Crimean Company. Okay, bit expensive. Might be best to just go with the free company. They're so cheap. Yeah, let's just go with the free company. It's fine. Nope, I'm not going to lose any mana. We want to gain as much mana as possible, as quickly as possible. Their general died. They must have had Shah Rukh on that army. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to have these guys. Cool fact for you. Hold down shift. A lot of people don't look at these tooltips. Shift click, and it will automatically attach them. So now you can see the mercs are attached to that stack. Pretty cool, right? But now you can see we're not so much in the hole. We were like 9,000 in the hole, but now that we've got those mercs and we're still losing quite a bit of money, but you know, that's not a big deal. So now we don't need to pay for this anymore. These guys are over here, and what I'm doing is I'm just letting this merc stack's morale tick up a bit. I'm very confident we can wipe them out. I will give them 1 more month. The longer this war goes on, the worse for us economically, but we'll be able to take a larger peace deal. All right, we will get there after the monthly tick, so we'll get an extra bit of morale there. They got a wall breach. Oh no, it's a bummer. They got off the fort. I was gonna say, because generally you can actually sortie as well. And a nice thing, if you don't know, it defaults to putting regiments or mercs in the beginning, in the middle, I believe. Yep. So you can see that's a merc regiment right there. Maybe not. I guess they're just kind of spread out throughout there, but. Generally, we wiped them. Let's go, dude. Generally, it will put your mercs in the middle. Like, if you fill out the combat width, it'll send the mercs on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our general on you, have you guys detach, and have you guys head down and siege down Yazd, while these guys are just going to come and hang out here. Because now, this 6,000 is the only number we care about. Because if their subjects are disloyal, they will not defend the Timurid territory. They just won't do it, period, under any circumstance. As long as their loyalty or their disloyalty is over 50, they will not do it. So I'm not really sure what this, what that's for, but leave a comment if you do know. But yeah, we're good. We're chilling. We're just chilling in Cedar Rapids, and now we just need to occupy some of their provinces because they might pop out some more men. But you got to see here, they don't have much manpower, so they don't really have much ability to do that. See, Farce will defend their own lands, but they actually just went in and stack wiped themselves on the mountains here. AI don't ever change. Holding out for a hero. Okay, very cool. Lose war exhaustion, gain stability, and gain mail mana. And a general with 70. Well, of course, that's like one of the most powerful things. So this is perfect. We have a lot of war exhaustion, almost 5 exactly. We have no stability. Well, that's nice because our stability is really, our cost to stab up is very high because of our religious unity. Okay, that is a really solid event right there. Now, what kind of a general did I just get? A 2502. I will take that. Heck yeah. Let's come on down here and siege down one of my favorite provinces in the game, Bam. If you don't know about Bam, now you do. You got Bam, we got Bust, But then we have the best one of all. Do you guys know it? Leave it in the comments below if you know what the best province in the game is. It's on my screen right now. Right here, baby. Right here, baby. Shat. So good. So good. But yes, you can see here, the reason why I'm spying on them, see right there. Oh, right, Ardalan's in charge. So here's a little trick you can do. So you can see we have 26.9 siege ability. Because Ardalan is in charge, what I do is I say, hey, Ardalan. Also, what kind of a satrapy? Okay, special subject type. We'll have to take a look into that. If I tell you guys to be passive here, they will get off the siege. Hello? There you go, defensive. So now they will get off the siege and give it to me. And now you can see we have 5%. It was like what, minus or plus 20 something before. So minus 20%, which means minus, 20% of 30 for daily or siege ticks per. We got a wall breach. Let's go. And as your spy network goes up, you get more and more. You can get up to a total of 20%, which is really good. Let's see here. I think we just want to stick with mysticism. It'll reset on Monarch Death, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Ah, shoot, we're getting attacked down here. This is my manpower stack. Hopefully we take the minus. They get... Oh, neither of them get the -2. Interesting. Okay, well, these guys are not going to be able to help me anymore. Let's have you guys attached to me. These are both mountain provinces, so we got to be really careful here. Oh, wait, Bam is desert? Since when, dude? That's mountains. When did this change? Right, like this is... I'm very confused. This might actually be from this mod that I'm using, this like height map mod. It may have changed some of that stuff because I noticed that during Third Odyssey that like the Perennius is grasslands now. And like that's obviously not correct. This is not forest. This is like hills, I believe. Both of these are hills in vanilla, right? I know I'm not tripping, right? Like this is mountains, 100%. This is mountains and this is mountains, I think. So I don't know. I think it might be from this visual mod that I have. I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, it doesn't matter. So now we just are looking for a peace deal. Now, the more I can take, the better. Obviously, I would love to take like some money, right? If I can pay off my loans, that would be great. And looks like with all the looting we're doing, we are actually going to break even. More professionalism is always preferred. I don't care what it is. Any event that exchanges, professionalism for anything, I will do that. Now, these guys are popping up some men. I think those are mercs, if I had to guess. First army, yep, free company. So second army. So that free company, that 9 stack right there is mercs. So that's fine. We are doing quite well, though, economically. I would have expected to be much more, at risk. So let's exchange the mercs onto this fort, so that way I don't have to lose my manpower on it. Oh, just kidding. We're good now. So let's do a quick little carpet siege here. Have you guys come up here. They will not take my capital in any timely manner. I'll put it on defensiveness just to make sure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carpet siege the crap out of them. Siege as many provinces as I possibly can. And then get onto their capital, of course. And then using occupied and besieged provinces, they got a wall breach. This game is such a joke. Okay. But anyways, and now we will get the largest peace deal humanly possible. So we'll come like over here and basically just occupy as much of them as we can, right? See, their siege ticks are 49 days. So a month and a half has to go by before they can even get a chance of progressing a siege, which is very good for us. Now, this little 3 stack over here is a little scary. The Renaissance has spawned. First episode will be a little bit longer. You know how it is. That's how we generally do it around here. You guys deserve it. And we want to occupy as many provinces as possible. I don't care about this Sistan stack. They will not do anything. Very good. And we just want to siege down as many provinces as possible. 7%. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Oh, 7% for the AI is like astronomically high. So you got to be mindful of that. So I'm going to occupy these 2 provinces there. And just like that, they are much more occupied than they were before, and they will give me that much money as well as these provinces. So now you have to consider, what do you want from this war mostly? So the money is important, but you could argue that maybe a little more land early on would be good. That's 2 forts for us if I take Bam. So I think I will do that. They don't have any other forts in the area. So this is fine. Now, if I take war reps, they're gonna get war decked by their subjects. So I think I'd rather just take cash. So if you shift click, that'll give us the most that we're able to take there. I can repay all of my loans, 4 of them, which is good. I can root out our corruption. That's fine. It says I've got a bunch of, let's turn that off and get rid of those mercs. And that should be good. Now, did you guys peace out? No, they didn't actually. Okay, cool. So there we go. A little bit of money, merchant loyalty. That's fine. That is fine, fine, fine. I will yoink this anytime. Oh, what? The Ulema are very disloyal. So that's not going to happen. Why are you guys so upset with me? Okay. We definitely need to get them a little more loyal if we can. Yeah, this is fine. A little bit of extra loyalty. Right. So let's develop that province a couple times. Let's put you on, well, as soon as I'm able to, I'll put it on development. But now you can see here, as soon as I core this stuff up, we should. We've got Shiraz, Yazd, and Kerman. And that should allow us to form Persia. How cool would that be if we could form Persia in the first episode, right? We got Bus is spying, and now his subjects are going to declare war on him within like 15 minutes. I bet they're all allied to each other. Yep. So Shah Rukh is not long for this world. Well, Shah Rukh's empire, right? Let's, oh, no. What is up with all this unrest, man? What am I going to do about that? Nothing. I'll do nothing about that. Mostly war exhaustion, I reckon. So it'll go down over time. Yeah? No? Oh, a little bit. Ah, shoot. Why do I have so much unrest? The religious unity, that's really it. Overextension. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Well, that's okay. Most of these provinces down here have forts on them, so that's fine. We'll just have to handle them at the time. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the mercs, but it's okay. Fort maintenance is very expensive. We're going to turn our forts off here in a moment. What I need to do, though, is make sure that these provinces get their devastation down. That's the main thing. And then when the rebels spawn, I'll just turn the fort back on. So it's no big deal. So just like 2 or 3 more months till they're 4 or 5 more months until they go down. Turn that fort off so I don't pay for it. No reason to pay for it. Baluchistani rebels are firing bam. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to educate my heir. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We'll educate him and we'll just let him pick. He's old enough to decide what he wants to do with his life. He's 5 years old, right? He can decide his college major at 5 years old. Why wouldn't he? All right. We'll turn that fort off there. Now, this is the last one. Cool. We have no more. No. I will not lose that much money. All right. Cool. And so that should... Yes, we're basically breaking even now. That's awesome. So our national ideas are production efficiency and diplomats, and obviously that's going to change. Now I know there's a different mod that I'm using called Historical Ideas Expanded or something like that. And just like that, 6 years in, we form Persia. And so this is a cool extra mod that I have. It's a mod that basically says what your ideas are going to change to whenever you form a new nation. So it says, would you like to change your ideas? And you can actually change them right here. And this is actually Iron Man compatible. How cool is that? So, yes, obviously morale and cav combat ability is pretty solid. We'll probably lean a little heavier into the cav, of course. Manpower, goods produced is incredible. Discipline, caravan power, production efficiency is good because we already have that. So we're switching it down there. Plus 1 yearly prestige, manpower recovery, national tax, and morale army recovery. We shall embrace Persian ambitions. And just like that, we are now Persia. How cool is that? And now, take a look at this. New mission tree. Oh, baby. Oh, it's going to be a good one. If you guys are excited, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you haven't already, as I said in the beginning, Patreon support is huge. It really is what allows me to do what I do. So if you haven't already, consider supporting me over there. And if you want to check out some extra content for free, you can check out my second channel, Chewbert, linked in the description below for some edited content that comes out mostly every week. And I've been working really hard on that channel. I think I'm really proud of what I've been able to create over there, and I think you guys might like it. So check that out. If you want to join my Discord subreddit or my Twitter, they're all linked in the description below the video. And that's all I got for you. So this is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.